All right, welcome to the hobby progress for the week. Very light week, but I'll go through what I painted. So starting off, we got some Perry miniatures. These are Perry miniature metal Highlanders. I think they're suitable for anything from French and Indian War to American War for Independence. I'm not so sure about 1812. I think 1812 would be more like a Napoleonic look to them. But I did these up modeled after the 74th Highland foot, which would have been, I believe, mustered in Argyle. And, you know, interestingly enough, one of the things I picked out of reading some Bernard Cornwell is that of majority of these men were named Campbell, which I think is kind of funny. So this is my Campbell regiment. The tartan, I just did checker pattern, green and blue. It is supposed to be a green and blue. Tartan's supposed to be a lot darker, a little more intricate pattern, but that's okay. It's distance gets the point across. They have bonnets, not quite like the ones that you might see a little later periods. And I did do a little bit with their socks, a little of that red cross stitching, but I didn't do too much. They have yellow facings, as that's what the 74th have. Looks a little odd, you know, very primary colors, but I went with it, and I put a little heather on their bases to round them off. This is a quick job, as this is me trying to finish off the forces for the Penobscot Expedition game I'm running. One other miniature I did to get ready for that game is an officer for the 82nd. I'm not sure exactly who this is going to be. It might end up being John Moore, depending on how much I get painted, even, but for now, this is just a, you know, a non-script officer. So I'm going to clear these out of here and show a couple more things. Metal figures, I don't like picking up more than one at a time. Okay, I did just a little more 2mm, not much. It's a little tiny unit of skirmishers. Really, nothing to see here. These have red shields. They're going to be kind of like a Roman velate like skirmisher. Who knows exactly what they'll be. And finally, this piece is one that's come together over the last few weeks. This is a little bit of a diorama, although I'll probably use it in some games. Not sure exactly what I'll use it for. Perhaps a Kings of War avatar for the herd, I think would be pretty appropriate. Or maybe a ancient Alvarez for Rordia. But without further ado, here's my Karanos Diorama. I kind of explained what I was envisioning last hobby update, or 2 hobby updates ago, and this is the finished product. So we've got a goat here on the ground that is a recent sacrifice, and oh, look at that. We got a goat on the ground, recent sacrifice, and you see there's like some pooling blood there. Karanos, the horned Celtic god there, is you know, looking down in judgment. And then we've got a Druid, you know, priest type, looking up, and, you know, originally I was going to sculpt a little heart to put in his hand. I might still do that, but for now he's just reaching up and beseeching with his bloody hand. I put a lot of flowers on this base. All of this kind of pink type. I was trying to even out some of the color. I think I might go back and change the foliage a little bit, and add a couple more colors, take out maybe a little bit of this pink, but for right now this is what I'm going with. And unfortunately I gotta sit it back a little bit to get the best light. But we've got, yeah, a little diorama here. He's kind of cocking his head, turning, starting to turn away and respond to this guy. I was painting the Druid at the same time as the Highlanders, so I went with the same colors. I didn't end up giving him tartan. I gave him a stripe pattern. I still need to go in and put a little bronze right there for the cloak clasp, but other than that, this diorama is done. Couple weeks in the making, but pretty happy with it. All right, that is all for this week. Like I said, extremely light week for me. I'll be back hopefully in normal form within a week's time. All right, till then, take care and talk to y'all soon.